you beautiful people out there. I'm here again, and today I'm bringing you the chapter 2, in which I'm going to explain you kingdom fungi. It is a very important part, as we have discussed about the chapter first in my earlier video. Now we are going to start kingdom fungi. Kingdom fungi, basically the characteristics comes in your this part. Okay, characteristic is very important. Firstly, we need to know what fungi is, how they look. Students, have you ever seen a rotten fruit and some this types of cottony structures on them? Whenever you forget to eat the bread and you're keeping it for a very long time, for example for a week or more, you can see this type of cottony appearance on them. A old wooden log in your garden, you can see these type of structures on that log. These all are fungi. They are all coming in a kingdom which is known as the kingdom fungi. It is the third kingdom of 5 kingdom classification system. Now moving towards the characteristic features. Fungi are eukaryotic, unicellular or multicellular organisms. Each term has a definition in it. Eukaryotic, what is eukaryotic? Eukaryotic means they have a well defined nucleus. All are cells and all the cells are containing a well defined nucleus in them. They are unicellular as well as multicellular. Unicellular means body is made up of only one single cell. Multicellular means they are having many cells in them. One of the example of unicellular fungi is yeast. It is the only unicellular fungi. And multicellular, there are a lot of many of examples are there. Rhizopus, mucor, mushrooms, which we eat. There are many. So students, whenever you take biology, that means you need to study for you are preparing, you are very much interested in preparing medical line. In near future you are going to fill the NEET and all the medical appearing test. So you need to know every term because every term is important and it comes in the exam, not in this your school exam, but also in your PMT and medical test also. Your medical NEET is the most important which you will fill in your near future. So you need to know every term very importantly. They lack chlorophyll. They are achlorophylous. Achlorophylous means they lack chlorophyll, are more closely related to animals than plant. They are more near to animals than plant. All the plants do not have chlorophyll and animals also do not animals do not have chlorophyll and fungi also do not have chlorophylls. All the plants have chlorophylls, so they are more related to animals than plant. In this term, achlorophylous means lack chlorophyll. They have a rigid cell wall made up of chitin and glucans. Chitin और glucans बना हुआ इनका cell wall होता है. They are also having cell wall which is the resemblance with plant, but they lack chlorophyll, which is the characteristic feature of animals. Mode of nutrition, again animals की तरह mode of nutrition is heterotropic. Heterotropic means they are not autotropic. They are not able to prepare their food by their own by photosynthesis. They are heterotropic. They depends on another organism for their food. They use complex organic compounds. Basically they are growing on dead parts, dead human beings, dead organisms, and take nutrition from them. Majority of fungi produces spores and they reproduce both by sexual and asexual means. Another characteristic features of kingdom fungi is vegetative body is thallus like. Thallus means thali. You know thali, which is flat, something like flat, which grows, and the thallus terms comes from thali, which is horizontal. They grow horizontally, not longitudinally. They grow horizontally. फैलते हैं. They somewhat like they spread. Okay, They do not have body differentiated into leaves, stems and roots. Hypha, see, this type of filamentous body of all the fungi is known as hypha, a long branching filamentous structure of a fungus that is the main mode of vegetative growth. This type of hair-like structures, filamentous structure, only single hair-like structure projection is known as hypha. When we are talking about mass of these hyphae, when there are many, a cluster or a group of these hyphae, it is known as mycelium. Okay, hypha clear, mycelium clear. Single branching filamentous structure is hypha, and the mass or the group is known as mycelium. Septum, the cell wall division between hypha and fungus. See, there are two types of hyphae. You can see also that it is having no septum. What is septum? These are the divisions. These divisions among the hyphae or mycelium is known as septum. So some are septate, some contains these septum, some are non-septate, aseptate or non-septate as we can say. So this type of hyphae are looking like their a single cell is having many nucleus. So a single cell having many nucleus is known as cenocytic. This term is very important. Cenocytic hyphae. It is known as cenocytic hyphae also. Aseptate are also known as cenocytic. Now reproduction in fungi. Fungi reproduces both by asexual and sexual means. They produce a number of spores, different kinds of spores they produce. How we will define spore? These are the single celled propagules which separate from the parent organism and can dispersed. Okay, these are the small structures here. These are the small structures. These are the small propagules which can separate from the parent body and produce a new organism. There are two types of basically spores, meiospores and mitospores. Meiospores are the spores which is forming after meiosis, that is after sexual reproduction. Ascospores and basidiospores are the examples of sexual reproduction, while mitospores is occurring by mitosis, that is the asexual reproduction. After asexual reproduction, mitospores are forming. These are the examples, all are the examples of asexual reproduction, asexually reproducing spores: zoospores, sporangiospores, chlamydospores, oidea, conidia. I hope all you know about meiosis and mitosis. What are these terms? Whenever sexual reproduction occurs, meiosis occurs. Whenever asexual reproduction occurs, mitosis occurs. Meiosis is the reduction division in which the parent, cells, the progeny cell contains the cells, contains the nucleus, contains the chromosome number half of the parent cell. The producing cells contains half number of chromosomes than the parent body. And in mitosis, equal number of chromosomes are there in parental cell and the progeny. There are three basically in asexual reproduction. See the germination occurring. These mycelium are formed. Spores are germinating, forming these hyphae, whether septate or aseptate. Then mitosis is occurring. Again, the spores are forming from these hyphae. But in sexual reproduction, there are three stages: plasmogamy, cryogamy and meiosis. Plasmogamy, it is the fusion of protoplasm, the cytoplasm and the protoplasm. A single cell will contain two nucleus. Here the nucleus is not fusing here. Okay, fusion नहीं हो रहा है, सिर्फ एक ही सेल में दो न्यूक्लियस हैं. After some time, this stage is known as heterokaryotic stage or dikaryon stage, after which the fusion of nuclei takes place and zygote is formed. After fusion, which cell is producing? Zygotic cell. Zygote is producing. So after this, zygote produced. Then in the zygote, meiosis occurs. Haploid cells are formed. Diploid से haploid cells बनते हैं. Diploid means two in chromosome, two sets of chromosomes are there. In haploid cell, only one set of chromosome is there. So meiosis give rise to a haploid cells, that are the haploid spores. And these spores after germination forms what? hyphae of a organism, of that organism. Classification of kingdom fungi. There are 4 major classes, that is Phycomycetes, Sescomycetes, Basidiomycetes and Deuteromycetes. These are the examples of each of the class. We will take up these one by one. Firstly, Phycomycetes. The common name is algal fungi. It look like very much to it resembles to algae. Mycelium is aseptate and cenocytic. You know these very well. Aseptate and cenocytic. Aseptate, which do not contain septum within their hypha, that is why they are known as cenocytic, multinucleated cells. Asexual reproduction occurs by zoospores, aplanospores, chlamydospores, sporangiospores. Many of the spores are there. Isogamy and oogamy occurs in sexual reproduction. Isogamy, when the both the parents are of same size, male female are of same size. Oogamy, when the female is larger than the male cell. Fruiting body produces zygospores. Zygospores are the sexually produced spores in Phycomycetes. Example is what we are showing here. Bread mold is the example. Next are the Ascomycetes. Common name is sac fungi. You can see the sacs, bag-like structures are there. Mycelium are septate and branched. Asexual spores are conidia, and they also do budding also for asexual reproduction. Sexual reproduction is iso और aniso both. Aniso में कुछ भी हो सकता है, oogamous हो सकते हैं, और different sizes are there. Maybe the male is larger than the female. Anything can occur. Iso is same size. Ascospores formed in ascus. Ascospores are the spores which are formed by sexual reproduction, and it occurs in ascus endogenously. What are endogenous and exogenous spores? Endogenous, when they are covered, then the spores are covered inside a structure. Ascus is the structure in which all the spores are filled. That is endogenous. There are many spores which are exogenous, which do not have any covering on them. They are outside the atmosphere. That is exogenous. They are attached to the parent body but outside any structure. Fruiting body is ascocarp. They may be Cleistothecum, Perithecum and Apothecum. Cleistothecum when it is closed. Perithecum when it is flask shaped. Fruiting body, when fruiting body is flask shaped, then the ascocarp is flask shaped. And Apothecum when it is of cup shaped. See, these are the cup shaped apothecum. There the spores are formed. Basidiomycetes, most important fungi which are used as mushrooms which we eat. Okay, common name is club fungi. Mycelium are septate, branched. Secondary mycelium is dikaryotic. Dikaryotic stage is there, in which two nucleus are present after the sexual reproduction. Asexual reproduction is by the spores are formed by oidia and basidiospores, while sexual reproduction occurs by somatogamy, that is the isogamy similar. Basidiospores formed by on sterigmata is the structure exogenously. Exogenously means it is not having any covering on it. The structure which bears the spores is sterigmata. Fruiting body is known as basidiocarp. Deuteromycetes, fungi imperfecti. They are also known as fungi imperfecti. Myceliums are septate and branched. Asexual reproduction occurs in conidia. See, these are the exogenous spores which are not having any covering on them, and they are in the atmosphere. They are free in the atmosphere. Okay. Conidiophores are there. These are the conidiophores. Structures which bear the conidia are the conidiophores. Sexual reproduction is absent or not known. That is why it is known as fungi imperfecti. Fruiting body is absent because there is no sexual reproduction, so fruiting body is absent. Now importance. There are many importance, economic and environmental importance of fungi. They live as symbiotic association, like in lichens. What are lichens? You will study further about this in this chapter only. Lichens are the association, mutual association between fungus and the algae. This is the algal component, this is the fungal component. Basically, fungus is for absorption of nutrients and water, and algae, because they are green, they produce food from photosynthesis. They live together and help together. They benefit each other. This type of association is known as symbiotic association. They are more mycorrhiza is also one of the example, very important. Mycorrhiza and lichens, both are the associations of fungus with other organisms. Here this is the mycorrhiza, in which it is, no, it is not mycorrhiza, it is lichen. Mycorrhiza occurs in the roots of the plant, like of gymnosperms basically, and it does the same function as in lichens. Source of antibiotic, they are the source of antibiotic, penicillium. Many of the fungus produces many types of antibiotics, which are very important in medicinal purpose. Industrial use, yeast, we know what is yeast. Yeast is used for rising bread in beer industry, in alcohol industry. Yeast, Saccharomyces cerevisiae, has many important roles, so it is of importance in industrial use also. Diseases causing fungi, there are many diseases, number of disease it causes, fungi causes. Some of the examples are there only. See, it is the wheat, it is the corn caused, corn disease caused on caused by Astillego, and wheat rust causing Puccinia. Loose smut of wheat, Astillego nuda, is causing this corn disease. Okay, so these are the importance of kingdom fungi. Hope all you like the video. Kindly share it with your friends so that they are also being benefited by this, and take care of yourself. Bye.